Good afternoon. This is Aram, the old friendly man talking about the world. That's what we do. At least that's what I do. You know, I was just thinking about situations that we are in as a people, and I was thinking about the young generation. The young generation, that's especially the men, that's between the age of 18 and 40. They have so much pressure on them because when you get to a certain age as a man, you like to know what you have accomplished anything. You know, we like to have something that we can accomplish, see how we accomplished anything in over the 20 years or 40 years or 50 years that we've been on this earth. You know, the male has a certain quality in him that if he don't accomplish anything between the age of 30 and 50, it weighs on his mind. He has a serious problem with his mind because he know it by nature he's supposed to have some material accomplishment when he around that age, for he can have something that he can leave over for his kids, or he can have something that he can make sure he take care of his family, his wife, his kids, and whoever, his mother, father, whoever needs to be taken care of. But if he don't accomplish anything, he goes into depression as a young man. He begin to have attitude problems. His nature is forcing him to do something, but the environment that he's in is not letting him do what his nature is telling him to do. So he have these enemies that is our enemies. He makes sure that he never fulfills that urge in him. That urge in him is just like a sex urge that men have. Men have sex urges, and we have an urge to have something accomplished in our life when we're between the age of 30 and 50. But if he don't have nothing accomplished, then he goes into depression. He get angry with himself. He get angry with his wife. He get angry with his kids. He get angry with his neighbors, because he know in his lifetime he's supposed to have something accomplished, but he don't have anything accomplished. He get mad. He get frustrated, and he lash out. He lash out at himself, his wife, his kids, and sometimes he can't be able to handle it. He will go into depression. He'll pick up arms. He'll fight her because he know this urge in him need to be satisfied, just like that urge in a sex drive. It needs to be satisfied. But when you got people that run the world that knows these urges that's in the human being, especially the man. Women have these urges too, but it's in a different manner. It's in a different form. But she have these urges at a certain age. She want to have kids. She want to have this. She want to have this, because she know by nature, by God-given nature that she have, she's supposed to have these things accomplished in her life. But the male is the one I'm really concerned about, especially the young black males. The young black males that have these urges in him, he takes it out. He'll kill. He'll do anything to satisfy that urge. That urge. But the people that run the world know that he have these urges. Knowing that he have these desires to have something accomplished in his life as a male between the ages of 30 and 50. But if he don't accomplish anything, sometimes he can't be able to control his emotions. His emotions take control of him, and he'll do some things that he normally wouldn't do. He'll fight his wife. He'll fight his kids, or even he'll kill them. Or he'll go out there and do some dirt. He'll rob and kill. That's why you see all the African-American men around these age of 18 and 50, they hanging out on the corner. They don't have nothing. They don't have nothing to do with that energy. They are wobbling in their own energy. This world have done this to us, and they doing this to us on purpose. This is no accident. These people that run this world know these things. They know the urges in the human being to have something accomplished in his life. They know these things. They are scientists at this stuff. So what are they doing? They are destroying you deliberately. They are killing you deliberately. Because if you don't get anything accomplished in your life, you'll go into a depression. I know for a fact, because it happened to me. It happened to me when I was in my younger years. Come on, people. You know what? our enemy is, we have some serious enemies. We have some enemies that you wouldn't even imagine that's sitting back. And these enemies that we have are very highly educated. These are not ignorant people. These people know the nature of the human being. They know the nature of a man. They know the nature of a female. They know these things. And if they get in control and they can prevent you from establishing yourself and give you the illusion that you're supposed to do it, and all the time this illusion they give you, they're the ones that stopping you from making that illusion that you have in your mind. They are the ones behind and not making sure you don't make any progress. These people are playing with our intelligence. We have to wake up and study. We have to learn. We got to get educated. We got to get educated in the nature of the human family on this planet. We got to get educated, because an ignorant person don't know anything. They'll use him. They'll abuse him because he don't know no better. And the African American male, especially, that came from slavery, they are destroying him on purpose. They have the same thing, they're doing the same thing in Africa. They can control the purse strings of the money flow. They control the education. These people make sure that these people don't get educated, don't have no desire, because they got all the rivers covered. All the academic rivers that's supposed to be explored by the human being. They got these rivers blocked. They blocking these river flows. They blocking the flow of information. They'll give you a certain amount of information, but they give you piecemeal information. They don't give you the connecting factors to make your life better. These people don't want you to get better. They love what they're doing. It benefits them what they're doing. It doesn't hurt them. They like it. They love to see you squirming. You have to educate yourself. You got to prepare yourself for the fight this world. This is not a physical war we in. This is a psychological war we fighting. This is the World War III we are in. This is the war. This is the wars of wars that we fighting. This is the war of the human intellect. The human intellect want to get established in the world. But the evil intellect don't want the human intellect to get established in this world. So we at the war. This is World War III. This is the world war. They are doing this all over the planet. They are making sure you don't get educated. They're making sure that them urges in you explode inside you, because you can't exercise those urges in you. They are doing this to us on purpose, people. You have to fight this war. You have to fight this war with intelligence behavior. You got to use your intelligence to fight this war. This war that we fighting, you have to fight it intelligently. You can't fight this war with guns and bullets. They master that war. They control that war. They own that war. They make the guns and the bullets that fight in that war. They have the power over that war. But the power of the war that we are fighting, they got control of that also. So you have to study, you have to learn of what these people are doing to you psychologically. They are damaging your walls. They are damaging the walls of your intellect. They are damaging your mind. They are damaging your foundation. They are destroying your foundation. Your foundation that you're supposed to turn over to your kids, they are destroying it. They are making sure it doesn't blossom. The young man that's running around here in these streets, 18 and 19 years old, and they giving these people these false hope. They know they are not going to accomplish anything. But the young men, they are in illusion that they're going to accomplish something. But the world has got them in this illusion, knowing they're not going to get nowhere. They know this. They hand out these tokens to them. You can do this, you can do that. They'll send them to school and make sure they don't get the connecting factors in the school that they're going to. These trade schools, they can making sure they don't get the connecting factors. And they making sure they get frustrated and bored with the school. They don't give them the attention that they give to their counterpart. They making sure they destroying us. So what we got to do? We got to prepare ourselves to fight this war. We have to prepare ourselves to fight this war. We got to fight this war. We got to get our ammunition out. Yeah, the ammunition that you fight this war is information, proper information, right knowledge. This only war you can fight with knowledge. This war is fought with knowledge, not with guns and bullets. If you mess around and look at the man goes home, he done went out and looking for a job or trying to get a job or trying to get something established for his life could be better, and he don't get nowhere in life. Over time he get frustrated. He begin to lose his cool. He'll begin to do things that he normally wouldn't do up under circumstances. So the people that's doing this to him, they are doing this to him on purpose. They want him to explode. They want him to destroy himself. They want him to kill his family. And then they'll prop it up on the news and saying, look what this young black man has done. He done killed his whole family. But they're not telling you the connecting factor, what drove him to insane, what drove him to do them type of things. Baby, we are fighting a war, and these people that's fighting this war, these people that we fighting, don't you think you go to your enemy and try to give him, you'll go to your enemy and try to get him to defend you. You'll go to his courts that's rigged. All this stuff is rigged. It's rigged for you not to make it. We are in a serious battle. Once your mind begin to get weak, once the walls of your mind get shaking and get weak, your foundation, it doesn't take much to topple that foundation, to destroy that foundation. If you don't educate yourself, don't prepare yourself to fight this war, and knowing this war that we are fighting the same enemy that came over in Africa that took us in slavery. That enemy haven't changed. That enemy got more sophisticated in his approach. We are thinking it's a physical thing. It's not a physical thing. It's a mental thing. They couldn't deal with you on a physical level on one-on-one. They know this. So they playing games with your intellect because they got control over the resources that control your intellect. Something in this world is not right. Something is going on in this world is not right. These people are planning your demise. Under the disguise of they helping you. They are planning to wipe you off the planet under the disguise, or they're helping you on this planet. We've been over here for 400, 500 years. Have these people ever helped us? Have they ever been anything they done have been in our favor? I don't see nothing that they have done that was in our favor. Nothing. We are fighting this war, and we are losing this war. We are losing our young generation. Generation after generation is being wiped off this planet. They don't have education. They don't know how to fight this war. This is a physical, not a physical war. This is a mental war. This is the war of the minds. They want to destroy your intellect. They don't want you to be able to think. They are destroying your foundation of your walls and your mind. Your mind is just like the house of your home that you live in. You live in that mindset. If they weaken that mindset and topple it, it's just a matter of time for you. It's just a matter of time. You'll lose your cool. You'll commit crimes that you wouldn't commit. You'll do things out of the norm. You have to stand up as men and stop going around and going to these bars and drinking this whiskey, smoking this dope. All these devices that you're doing is designed to destroy you. It's designed to weaken your mindset. You gotta wake up and realize these people is killing you. They got an invisible force that you fighting that you can't see with your physical eye. You got to be able to see this monster with your mental eye and build up some information to know how to fight this war. This is an invisible war we are fighting. This is not a physical war. And they got the physical wars there in case this war that they fighting mentally don't go in their favor. If you don't wake up in this day and time, what's coming down the chute is much worse than what you're in right now. What they finna do to the human family, to the human race on this earth, you'll never have a rational thinking mind again. They are upset. They're going to upset the foundation of your rational thinking. They're going to take out something inside your rational mindset. They'll never get back. You'll never get it back again. These people, while you sleeping, they are thinking. While you at home sleeping, while you out here running around dancing and partying, look at some of these things that these people are doing. Our people are doing. We just party. All we do is just party. This every weekend. We can't wait till the weekend get in, but we can party. We are the most ignorant people when we realize that these people that we fighting against got all these sweet smelling devices out here because they want you to party. They want you to have a good time. They want you to do these things to occupy your intellect. Have a good time. That's all we do. You see our men, the young brothers walking around, don't have anything to do. They mind is in a void. No rational thinking mind. They don't have a rational thinking mind. They don't have now. They don't have a rational thinking mind. They are emotional creatures. All they do is think about emotions. They are emotionally geared. They geared is all emotion. It's all they do. They're a bottle of emotions. Emotions don't run the world. Intellect runs the world. Intelligence runs the world. You have to be intelligent to deal with these people. If you're not intelligent, you can't deal with these people. These people don't work. These people, all they do is think about how to keep you stupid. And they're winning. You depend on these people for your livelihood. You depend on for everything, for your necessary needs to survive in this world. You depend on your enemy for it. You'll go to your enemy to fight him in the courts. And you think you're going to win. You've been played as a people. We have been played. You have to use your intellect, young man and young ladies. We have to use our mind. We got to be able to think our way out of this madness that they got us in. Once upon a time, we was kings and queens. We had a great intellect. On the way over here, and while we here, on that way over here from Africa to America, and when we've been over here for 400 years, they destroyed our mind. They separated our mindset from the natural things of life. The mother and the father were separated. The kids were separated. We have been ostracized. We have to wake up and realize that these people are destroying our mind. Next thing you know, you hear another killing going on in the neighborhood. Man can't get along with his wife because he know for a fact he's supposed to provide for her, and she know for a fact he's supposed to provide for her. She'll pressure him to go out there and get a job, just like it's just simple to go out there and get a job. But the people that he going out to get a job